everyone, and welcome back to some more
Ready?
Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth. One sec here. Hey there everyone, and welcome back to some more Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth. Now, I have done some grinding. As you can see, everyone's levels and ranks are higher. And essentially what I did is I took all of the characters, for Kiryu's anyways, and I ran them through the Yokohama Underground without going all the way through, just to get a lot of their skills. I didn't get... I believe the multicolored moves are basically ultimates, so I'm just gonna call them ultimates. And there's obviously the first one at 24, and then you see there's another one at 30. Now, for all of these, for most of these I should say, except for a couple exceptions I'll show you guys later, I got them to at least rank 24, so when they do that job, they'll have access to all of the skills up to that first ultimate. Because after the first ultimate, it's just a couple stat increases, and that's that second ultimate for that job. So basically I did that for Kiryu. I did, just went on down, host, breaker, chef, samurai, action star, aquanaut, desperado, pyro dancer. Did not get to linebacker, which is a DLC job, which is fine for Kiryu because I got a good combination of stuff here, and Dragon of Dojima is a fantastic job anyways. Namba did the same for him. Host, breaker, chef, samurai, action star. Skipped over aquanaut, desperado, and pyro dancer and went to linebacker. Don't know why. I kind of regret doing that, but I'll hit these later, so that's no big deal. And linebacker does have some useful stuff. Has heal move, some physical stuff that can inflict rage on enemies. Some gun, quote-unquote, moves, like conversion attempt. And also one fire move, but I don't like that one because it doesn't come back down until next turn. So it's a move that costs you 35 MP and takes 2 of your moves. Sonhee and Psycho were 2 exceptions regarding the level 24, rank 24, because I just happen to have them on and they're pretty close, so I was like, you know what, we'll get them to 30. And that's with Psycho's Idol and Sonhee's Kunoichi. Like for Sonhee, I did Idol, Kunoichi, Housekeeper, Geodancer, Tennis Ace, which is the female exclusive job. That's DLC. And Psycho, I did Idol, Kunoichi, Housekeeper, Geodancer, Tennis Ace. Skipped over Night Queen for her because I didn't really need it for her. Heck, did I do it with Sonhee? Nope, skipped over it with her too. Which kind of makes sense because, I don't know, it just doesn't seem like as useful as stuff you can get from like Kunoichi or Housekeeper. Even Tennis Ace seems more useful than Night Queen. Then Zhao, I did Host, Action Star, Aquanaut, Desperado, Pyro Dancer, Linebacker. And now, I'll show you guys their skills that were actually inherited. Yeah, I'll just use them in here. Like, obviously, there's all the Dragon of Dojima stuff. So, I got Excel Step, because it increases evasion, which would be very helpful from the Breaker job. So, I have that on him. Jellyfish Juice, because my Paralyze, and it's an electric attack. Rose Stinger, because of my Charm and Burn, as well as it's a fire attack. Poison Cloud Burst, might leave him poisoned, because it's a water move. Beachside Burrow Fet, so that way allies can recover health from Kiryu in case any of the others can't heal at the moment. And then since Kiryu's bond is up to level 100, I can actually have one of the ultimates from any of the other jobs on him. So I decided to do Essence of High Noon just because it's a gun move, as well as there's a chance of KOing if they're suffering an ailment, hence some of these others for paralysis, charm, burn, poisons, and whatever else he has here. Namba put him back into his... Oh, sorry, I should have said Kiryu I put back on the Dragon of Dojima because it's an amazing class for him. Namba back on the homeless guy. Excel Step because evasion is important. Hut Hut Hike from the... Oh, I didn't say where a lot of them came from, actually. Jellyfish came from the Aquanaut. This came from the Host. This one came from Pyro Dancer. Poison Cloudburst. And Essence of High Noon came from Desperado. Now for Namba, Excel Step from Breaker. Hut Hut Hike to reduce damage for a few turns. And possibly make enemies enraged in him. Especially on the last part, the more you're attacked, the more damage you'll do next turn, which would be very helpful. That's from Linebacker. Burning Arrow. Heavy area attack. That's also fire. And that's from Samurai. Conversion Attempt, because it can ricochet off from one enemy, hit others, which is fantastic. From Linebacker. And Wind of Lado may inflict bleed from Samurai. So he put her back on Assassin, and I essentially got a lot of her stuff from Kunoichi. All 4 of these are from Kunoichi. The only thing I got from something else was the Idol, Miraculous Voice. Removes status ailments from all allies, because that could be very helpful. Because I'm probably not going to use Sonhee for a healer, so I thought I'd at least give her one thing that'll help. But otherwise, Scattering of Flowers, because it can boost agility, as well as its fire damage in an area for a group of enemies. This is something that gets stronger as you have a higher agility buff, and it's a blade attack. Substitution Jutsu, because you can basically give up your turn by spending 25 MP and swap in another character. So for instance, if you have another person who's very strong and very effective at getting rid of or paralyzing or what have you, you could go ahead and use this, swap out Sonhee, use their move instead. And Wing Kunai, it's a weaker attack, but may increase agility as well. Psycho, I have back at Barmaid, and I took Miraculous Voice as well for her from the Idol job. Substitution Jutsu from Kunoichi, because changing out turns is fantastic and very, very useful. Flicker of Light, it's a grapple breaking move. Twirling Beat, I took from Idol because it has a high chance to silence the enemy in case they're like a magic user. And Thunder Slice, it's an electric gun move from Tennis Ace. Zhao, even though I don't really use him, I put him back on Gangster, and I just kind of grabbed a variety of stuff. Rose Stinger for Charmed and Fire from Host. Poison Cloudburst. Light Poison, it's a water attack from Desperado. Jellyfish, might paralyze, and it's electric from Aquanaut. Conversion, because it's a gun and hits multiple enemies, from Linebacker. And that's their current levels as well. So the highest is 58 and the lowest is 54. So most likely we are over leveled for the time. Oh, also. Oh, I forgot to put gear back on them, because I would double down and have, like how he has 2 Dragon God amulets. What I could do if I really want to is go ahead and put both of them on. It'll increase the job experience, like greatly increase it twice. So it's very helpful. I cannot remember what else I had on him. I remember I had something that really helped. It wasn't max HP because Kiryu's got good defense. let's go with just Kiwami Mouthguard. Then Nanda. Ankle weights. Ooh. I don't like that. He's pretty good at MP2, so I'll put the Brawler God's Mouthguard on him. I might regret it, who knows. And I'll give him the grease that, sure, Happy Lay. Assassin, of course that. You know what? I'm gonna swap this around, actually. I'm gonna give her the Brawler Guard. Because she has less MP, and then I'll give him the Kiwami Mouthguard. And then Kiryu. I'll give the Military Belt. Increase his MP by 3. Psycho, give her that for her job. Yeah, what else do I want on her? She's got some pretty good MP, so I really don't want to take that down. Sure, let's give her Black Belt. Zhao, we can put whatever on. Job XP. And just try to help him keep up. Go ahead and throw ankle weights on him. Oh, 10 yen. Nice. Cool. So now we are going to advance the story after all that grinding. It's not perfect, everything I want, but I'm sure I'll have one more chance to grind before the final battle. And that's when I'll make sure to get all the rest of the classes 24 and kind of have more like a final setup for the team. Will it be Kiryu-san? Ready to meet Daigo and the others? Recommend level 41.
Uh-huh.
I am, let's go. Roger, roger.
Yep.
Okay, keep your guard up, everyone. Yeah, currently I'm over leveled, but I think by the end bosses, it's like the last game, it'll be like level 55, 60, so.
It's cold. How long we been on the road?
Hey, you could have always stayed back in Yokohama, you know.
Well, maybe. If I'd have known we were gonna take the scenic route.
No kidding. Still, Kiryu-san's probably better off with a friend or two. So there's that.
Agreed.
Looks like it's gonna snow.
Sorry about this. None of the taxis were willing to make the trip.
No surprise there. Long distance is a gamble for them. You need someone who will hitch a ride back, and where we're going, those are few and far in between. Rare sight to behold, honestly. Not many people would want to go up this way. You might even be the first. How come? You guys work in television or something?
No. Just visiting a couple of old friends. It's been a long time.
The second Great Dissolution is the only way to dissolve the remaining Yakuza groups within the country. Perhaps to Ebina, it's just a means to an end, but to Arakawa, it was his dying wish. Knowing that, I swallowed my pride and left prison to see it through. However, Ebina's taken more control of the Seiryu clan than I could have imagined. He's got me under 24/7 surveillance, no matter what I do. I can't even be alone unless I take measures like this. If we're really going to pull this off, I need reinforcements.
Reinforcements?
Yes. That includes you, Kiryu-san. If you'll permit me to do so. Granted, I understand your situation's tricky. I can't ask you to step back into the limelight. Certainly not at the moment. Now then, this may come off as rude, but instead, I'd like to ask you a favor.
What is it?
Daigo Dojima, Goro Majima, and Taiga Saijima. 3 of the most legendary Yakuza of all time. If anyone can help the second dissolution, it's them.
You want me to ask them?
Yes. I believe we need their influence in order to fulfill Arakawa's will, and rightly this time. After the disbanding of the Tojo and the Omi, its former members established a security company out in Osaka. It was a refuge for old Yakuza who'd lost their way. But for all their efforts, the company went under after just a year. Since then, Daigo-san and the others have disappeared.
Well, sorry to say, but I don't know where they...
Even if you can't contact them, you must have some idea where they might have gone, yes? You're not the type to leave them alone for good. You're the only person who could drag them back out into the open. Please, I don't have anywhere else to turn.
I do know that they disappeared. However, I'm not really sure why. So, guess we start from there. Sorry, guys. In case it wasn't clear, I'll be out for a few days.
Old friends, huh? Gosh, these fellas must be pretty eccentric. Don't mean to be rude, but no one in their right mind would live out there. No, sir.
Who knows? I'm sure they've got their reasons.
Reasons, sure. Well, give it 2, maybe 3 more hours on the road. Oh, there's that snow. Better bundle up, friend.
I'm sure you guys have a lot to talk about. We'll hang out here.
Appreciate it.
One thing, maybe try to make it quick. The sooner we get out of this cold, the better.
Sure.
You know, it may be a shack, but it's still home. Maybe try knocking. Little manners will go a long way, after all. Shit. You're getting old, Kiryu-chan.
Time will do that, Majima-san.
Kiryu-san.
A lot's happened. Guess that goes for all of us, eh?
Yeah.
Well, grab a seat. Least we can do is pour you a drink. Haven't seen you since the dissolution.
It's been 4 years already. Last I'd heard, you had a security company out in Sotenbori.
Had. And hey, look where we are now.
What about you, Kiryu-san? You doing okay these days? You don't look yourself, if I'm being honest.
Actually, that's no surprise. I've got cancer. They gave me half a year.
You what?
Okay.
Even the dragon, huh? Guess no one's safe.
Guess not.
Well, if you're short on time, might as well drink up. Doubt hell's got a good selection.
Majima-san, the man's dying for pity's sake.
It's all right, Daigo. Might be crude, but he's not wrong. Better to enjoy things while I can. Long as I'm still here, I'll keep pushing along.
Well, better not waste your time with us then.
Fine. What happened to you? How'd you all end up here?
Who cares about us? This is no place for someone in your condition. You need to be back in the city. I'll get you a car.
Daigo. Honestly, you'd think you'd learn by now. You think Kiryu-chan here's gonna listen to that?
It's been so long. I'd almost forgotten. Really, I suppose this is just like old times. So, you want to know what happened? Is that it? The world happened, that's what. We lost. Settle in, because this'll take a minute. Now, when we set up the company, we knew from day one there'd be risks involved. I mean, this happened right after we dissolved 2 major clans. How could there not be? We knew we'd get people's attention, especially since we were all former Yakuza.
Knowing you, I'll bet you tried to mitigate that.
Of course. Naturally, I tried to take every precaution possible beforehand. I used all our connections from both the Tojo clan and the Omi Alliance. Talked with the media and the higher-ups. Granted, those things don't come for free. Close to 70,000 lives were on the line, and the 5-year ex-Yakuza clause would have swallowed them whole if not for that. I did what I felt was necessary.
I'm not here to tell you whether you made the right choices. There's only one thing I want to know. Where did it go wrong?
Well, things were great at the beginning. Gradual as it was, we built a fairly large clientele. I mean, plenty of businesses need protection. We had the men for the job. When it came to reintegrating criminals back into society, it seemed like we were doing just about everything right. All that said, after the first year, we started seeing some issues.
Something with the employees come up?
No. Online accusations. A popular channel did a feature on our company. Thanks to that, all of our ex-Yakuza employees were exposed. They even aired out the backdoor deals I'd made with the government and media.
Hang on. This channel, it wasn't...
The Tatara channel. Who else? Same one that hit Kasuga. And it wasn't just the deals. It was everything. They got their hands on every scandal they could find. They stretched the truth paper thin, and we ended up taking the heat.
Maybe. But even with all the stretching, we still did what we did to get ahead.
In light of that, there wasn't much we could say in our defense. Before long, our customers started leaving one after another.
Government boys washed their hands of us, too. Talk about heartless.
From there, all eyes were on us. The world was watching our every move. We were at a standstill, and the company's finances dwindled as a result. It was then word broke out among the employees. The Yakuza life was calling them back.
I mean, you got former Chairman Daigo up top, and we're right there with him. Ain't hard to see. If we wanted to start things up, we definitely had the means.
Among some employees, there were even talks that we were planning to revive the Tojo clan. All sorts of rumors made their way around. The company was in shambles, and in such short time. It's a miracle we didn't go sooner.
Thanks to the Tatara channel, society wanted nothing to do with us, and those inside started longing for the old days. For their sake, we figured we ought to shove off. They needed a fresh start, and we weren't helping their case.
I see. That explains why you're out here.
If we really wanted to see the Great Dissolution through, this was the best way. That's what we concluded, at least.
I think I get what happened. Do you know Ebina of the Seiryu clan? He took over the Great Dissolution once you left, at least on the surface.
Yes, I know the name. I've never met him, though. 2 years ago, we got a tip that he was out looking for us.
2 years ago? That was right around when Takabe got locked up.
That's right. Ebina replaced Takabe. That's more or less all he's known for. His name alone isn't enough to unite the Yakuza. Not on a grand scale, anyhow. He'd need a few poster boys, which is probably why he wanted us.
Little did he know, that ship had already sailed.
Yeah, that was part of it. However, there was something else that bothered me.
The man was due for a background check. And what we found was odd, to say the least.
Ebina was raised by a single mother, but she died when he was in middle school. Afterward, his family name was changed. He became the Ebina we knew today. But the name he had before, it was Hikawa.
Hikawa?
Ebina's mother's name is Yuriko Hikawa. She's the Hikawa family patriarch's daughter.
Hikawa family? You mean Masumi Arakawa's old family? That Hikawa?
Correct. And did you know that Arakawa-san and this Yuriko Hikawa were once engaged?
Right. The Patriarch pushed the proposal on him, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, but Arakawa-san already had a woman he loved. That was Akane-san. However, despite that fact, he couldn't just go against his own boss's wishes. And so he kept a relationship with Yuriko-san as well. Now, this brings up a good question. Just who is Ebina's father?
You don't mean...
This is all just speculation, of course. But Masumi Arakawa may in fact be Ebina's father. Ebina is around Kasuga's age, give or take. Even their birth dates are similar.
So Kasuga and Ebina... You're saying they could be half-brothers?
We told you it was odd, didn't we?
But if that's really the case, I can't imagine Arakawa would just abandon his own son.
Judging from when Ebina was born, Arakawa-san must not have known about Yuriko's pregnancy. And after the Hikawa family all but collapsed, Yuriko gave birth without a soul knowing. From her perspective, Arakawa not only killed her father, he also abandoned her son, leaving them completely alone. I can only imagine the anger and spite she must have felt. And what if that anger was passed down to Ebina?
Ebina does hold a lot of hatred for Arakawa.
Exactly. So it's hard to imagine that Ebina would take up Arakawa-san's legacy. The second Great Dissolution was all the man ever wanted.
So you guys kept your silence, and as a result, Sawashiro was chosen for the task instead.
Yes, I believe that's the case.
Yep. That about wraps it up. But hey, I'm sure you didn't come all this way for story time now, did ya?
That's right. Actually, I have a favor I want to ask you. I want you guys to help out Sawashiro. As it turns out, he's trying to fulfill Arakawa's wish too. Bringing about the second great dissolution. Ebina's watching him like a hawk, like he's the Seiryu clan's prisoner. If he just had your help, Sawashiro could step up and knock him off his throne. You all started it. The second great dissolution should be yours to finish.
I've said it already. There's nothing we can do.
Come on. You don't have to like any of it, but at least pay attention.
Kiryu, look, they're right. We got no business in the limelight anymore. I mean, sure, it's true we got the power to rally folks, and we can get them moving too. We join Sawashiro on stage, and we'll get the attention of every Yakuza in the country.
It's called charisma. Nobody's stupid enough to say that for themselves, but hell if it ain't true. How it goes. Slice it however you want. That's the Yakuza way. The dreams we ended up giving others, they're what keep them coming back. The Yakuza we knew was strong. That Yakuza had money. Those dreams ain't worth handing out right now. They need guys who can help them get back into the real world. No way in hell that's us.
Especially not with our recent track record. The moment we learned something was off with Ebina's history, we knew there was a lot to consider. Yes, there's a chance he's taking advantage of the second great disillusion for his own interest. However, if he pulls it off, who are we to interfere? If anything, we should keep our distance.
Right. So this is how you're taking responsibility?
It is. We'll act as if we don't exist. That's the best we can do. Honestly, even death had its appeal at one point. But if we're dead and gone, our names will just carry on into the future. Kiryu-san, are you aware of what they all say? All those Yakuza. Do you know how they see you? Yeah, they act like you're some great mythical hero. If we ended up just like you, the illusions of the Yakuza life would be stronger than ever. Just look at your own life. Shintaro Kazuma was everything to you. How'd that turn out?
Sawashiro would sacrifice himself to take down Ebina. But that alone won't be enough to save everyone. He's counting on your help.
I'm sorry.
Fine. I'll be there for Sawashiro as best I can. You guys can just keep rotting away. Guess I was wrong.
Hold it! The hell's that supposed to mean?
It's just as I said. I was stupid to think coming up here would change anything. Go ahead and run. Just remember that for all your excuses, you still have a job to do.
What? What do you know? What could you possibly know about what we've been through? You have any idea what it's like?
No, I can't say I do. And I wouldn't want to.
Damn you!
What's wrong? If you want to fight, don't hold back.
Boy, do I hate getting worked up over petty shit like this. Better than sitting around being pissed off, though. Sure, why not?
Let's throw a few punches. For old time's sake.
Hey, what's going on?
Ain't you guys supposed to be having a nice, friendly chat? Cause, this sure as hell don't look like one.
Sorry for the wait. I'll need just a little more time.
Quit acting so tough. We're not gonna leave our friend out to dry like that.
More importantly, if we stay out here any longer, we'll all freeze to death.
So you've got 5 on your side now, huh? Suppose that's fine. I'll just have to tag in, too.
Ooh, oh shit. How about this? Never thought we'd be going toe-to-toe with all 3 of you.
Yeah, sure. Like you got any business with us. Maybe stay in your fucking lane. Oh well. Guess I'll try and make this fun. One express trip to hell coming up!
Well, that's scary. Probably have a few bruises after this.
Hey, we can't back down now. We're locked in, sister, so buckle up.
Dang. Well, glad I got these tag teams.
All right, let's finish it.
Readily
Together.
available here.
We only need one shot.
Bring it on!
Well, that's very interesting. I think there might actually be a kid of Arakawa.
Now we're talking.
That's something I didn't see coming. Sorry, coming.
Give it all you got!
Or did I see actually fighting these 3?
Hope you're ready.
Oh, okay, I gotta take out Daigo then, since he can actually raise up defense. What are they weak to?
Yeah?
Fire.
I'll take you on.
Blade. Electric. Perfect.
Try this on your side.
Even though I'm higher level,
You're
I
going to regret
definitely want to
this.
stay on my toes with these guys. They are tough.
You wanna fight?
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
So what are all these guys weak to?
Try to block this. How do you like this?
Rush combo.
Try and stop me.
Wanna play, do we?
Check this out.
Missed the button prompt.
Follow my lead.
But caused some damage, so that's good.
No begging for mercy now.
You want some?
I don't have a guard break for this guy. That's
Watch
fine.
this.
I just hit Majima.
Here we go!
What the hell?
Kiryu-san!
Looking a little worse for wear there, Kiryu-chan. Still, you wouldn't kick the nest. Won't let you off the hook that easy. I'd say that's enough for a warm-up. Now, let's have some fun!
No more games. This time I go all out.
Arky, I definitely gotta
I'm
take
on a
advantage of
roll.
weaknesses
Let's
here.
go.
What?
Oh, this is going really bad. Cool fight, though. Even though I'm over level with Kiryu by like 10 levels, it's still pretty tough.
You're through. Don't mess with me. Hope you're ready. Wanna play?
Definitely want to take out Daigo though.
Try this on your side.
Cause he can increase their defense.
I won't
I
hold back.
can't have that.
You're gonna get stomped.
Nothing personal.
Oh, I just realized Kiryu's health is at 1500. That's pretty good. And
Just give up the holdup.
Have fun with
let's
this.
do this next conversion attempt. It didn't ricochet. I guess the enemy's actually closer. Across the
You're
battlefield.
going to regret this.
In for the kill.
Here's a reward.
Enough.
No time to hold back.
Oh, what?
It's over.
Is that a whole bunch of memories floating around? That's so cool. Yeah, so I really got them to
Try and stop
keep Kiryu's health high.
Now
Ooh, he's weak to water, you say? Now let's skip through that one.
Follow my
See a
lead.
lot.
you're gonna be in a world.
Ready for the knockout? You're looking dry.
Lucky and poison?
What's the holdup?
No begging for mercy now. Watch this.
This Majin is weak to fire. That misses though.
I'm on a roll. Let's go.
Crud. Yep.
Come on.
Hope you're ready. Wanna play? Check this out.
I won't hold back.
I mean, really, it's almost the same amount of damage, so
Nothing personal.
it's probably
You're
better
looking
just
dry.
keep not doing that.
Things are finally getting interesting. Time for the real deal.
What?
Holy crap!
Now we're talking.
A lot of damage on Namba and damaging enemies around.
You're gonna get stomped.
Have fun with this. This was your last.
It's quite possible.
You're going to regret this.
And I timed
Here's
it
to our
too
happy
late.
Family.
Ha! Try and stop me.
Yes.
Try this on your side. Let's really shake things up.
Something more?
I'm on a roll. Let's
Did I
go.
give her no, I didn't either.
You're
Dang it,
gonna
I'm
be
regretting that now.
Try to block this.
Follow my lead.
That's an area.
Ready for the knockout? You're
I
looking
feel like I
dry.
should heal, but oh, you know what I could have done?
No begging for mercy
God,
now.
Psycho's tag team is for that, so
Watch
healing.
this.
I should have just done that.
Wanna play?
Ah, crap. Special because evasion's up again.
You're going to regret this.
What?
In for the kill!
Weird that's doppelganger. Late though. Oh, she's stunned. Crud.
Yeah?
And I'm not close enough.
Nothing personal. You're looking dry. Now we're talking.
You want some?
What's the holdup?
Ah, crap. Namba only has. Namba and nearby allies.
Have fun with this.
I'm
Don't
gonna have
mind
to.
me.
Psycho's pretty weak.
Come on.
That's not bad.
I'm on a roll. Let's go. Try to block this.
Come on.
What's the holdup?
What an eyesore.
Let's do it.
Do I use it or do I save it? I say for now, let's go ahead and save it. Save that tag team heal for... Guess we need it once we take down Saijima.
No begging for mercy
Or
now.
if we need it before we take down Saijima even.
Watch this. This was your last mistake.
Follow my lead.
Let's see this. I haven't even seen this move.
One, two, three. Oh, shit! Dirty goddamn trap!
That's pretty cool, actually.
It's over.
Saijima's memories as well. Oh, this is definitely...
Here's to a happy family.
Now we got Majima here.
You're going to regret this. In for the kill!
Do something.
She's not stunned.
What an
Good.
eyesore.
Try this on for size. Here I
And it absolutely
Now we're
missed. Crud.
Have fun with this.
Maybe I'll get lucky and get
This
a
was
hit.
your last mistake.
I won't go back.
You want some?
See if this will damage him.
If you want to die.
Ooh, it did hit. A lot of damage.
I'm on a roll. Let's go. Try to block this.
Raise her agility? Yes.
Come on.
Good, that'll be handy.
Don't flinch now.
Since maybe he'll hit.
This is the worst.
I had a feeling I'd miss.
Oh, good. Follow my lead.
What an eyesore.
feeling about this too.
You're going to regret this.
I haven't seen this one quite some time. But that shield
I'm on a roll.
down enough,
Let's
maybe?
go.
Oh, she's fast enough to get a second move. Let's go.
Better? Hope you're ready.
One for the road!
Now then.
Now Majima.
It's over!
Probably the one he has the most history with, really.
Sorry about
Hardly a
You
fair
picked
fight.
the wrong opponent.
11.2 million. Bracelet of the 4 Divas?
Doing better than I thought.
Hell yeah!
We
Rank ups across
There's
the board,
more
though.
where this
It'll
came
help
from.
the stats.
Yes!
Strong!
Be straight with me. What are you all so afraid of? Are you scared of screwing up people's lives? Or maybe you just don't want to fail again. Whatever the reason, you'll never know if you don't try.
You act like it's so simple. Say we do try. What happens if it all goes to hell again, huh?
If that day comes, you keep on pushing through. Long as you're breathing, keep moving, keep trying, and figure it out.
There you go again. Always the hero.
Say what you want. It's the only way I know. Besides, this is the last time. Anyway, I'm gone. You won't be hearing from me again.
Wait. Don't go. Kiryu-san, I get that you don't have a lot of time left. Still, it's not worth it. That's no reason for you to run off and get yourself killed.
You're wrong, Daigo.
What?
Honestly, it's a weight off my shoulders. My death's finally worth a damn.
Kiryu, what are you saying?
I'm the same as you guys. I've screwed up more lives than I can count at this point. Not to mention, I'm a Yakuza. I haven't exactly lived a life that I can be proud of. Yet even then, through it all, I'm somehow still here. So that's it. The Yakuza have made a huge mess for themselves. Once I grab hold, I am taking it with me.
You're talking out of your ass, Kiryu. That's no excuse to...
Wait till things settle down. Come then, Kasuga's gonna need your help. The Yakuza have one chance. Their future depends on him.
Don't you leave. Don't you dare leave! Kiryu-chan!
You know, it's funny. I came to ask you guys for help. But maybe all I wanted was one last fight.
Wait, Kiryu-san.